time that I ran and did a lot of things and not felt it the next day. So I feel really good. I'm really confident about where I'm at. I just really felt good just being out there with my team and being a part of that. I feel good.
I mean, I don't think you had really any big injuries since you've been here.
Yeah, I really haven't.
Where you missed a lot of games because of injury.
I never really, honestly, in my whole career in football, I've been blessed enough to not have any career injuries or any injuries where I missed 2 or 3 games. So it was all new to me and how to deal with it. So it was a stepping stone to something I learned.
What was it like, though? It couldn't have been fun for you.
It definitely wasn't fun, and with the way things were going. But I was also proud of my guys, how they stepped up, and I was just trying to help them, coaching them up the best I can. But sometimes it would just get so frustrated when you feel like you could have did something to help or you could have did anything. It just gets really frustrating. That's where I was kind of at a frustrating point, but I also knew the guys needed my leadership and just trying to help anything I can tell them or help them, I would try to do.
Were you at any point surprised with how slow the recovery was? I mean, when it happened, I don't think anybody thought that it was as serious as it ended up being.
Yeah, nobody thought it was serious as it been, but I kind of knew the way I went down, looking in hindsight, the way I went down and the way I couldn't put any pressure on, because I rolled my ankle before, and I knew the next day when it was swelled up and I was hurting like that it wasn't just something small, and so we just kept getting MRIs and x-rays, and it showed up some different things, but it was more like my bone bruise that was really holding me out rather than my ankle sprain.
Was it just a steady process, or did you have any amount of setbacks along the way? I mean, I know you warmed up for most of those games.
Yeah, the thing is, with with some medicine, you feel like you can do anything, but you're really kind of hurting yourself, and you only can do so much with the medicine. That's where I was. I was getting medicine. I probably could do so much, and I mean, if you ask me, I could have played, but it probably wouldn't have been enough to be who I was, or it probably wouldn't even hurt the team to a certain extent. That's something I would never want to do, and the coaches realized that too. So, and I knew Coach Jones had my best interest in me, playing or not playing. So I was just confident in their decision whether I would play or not, and I wasn't. It was just frustrating not being out there with my team. That was the most important thing, not me not playing.
Pretty proud while you were out to see guys like Rashad and Christian, some of these guys kind of come to their own.
Yeah, I was just proud of all those guys because this is Florida State, man. Anybody that comes in here, we got the talent from day one. It's about if you're smart enough to learn the system right then, or you get your opportunities, and the opportunity came to those guys, and they really did a great job of stepping up. And I think they're just going to keep continuing. But that's the type of place when you come to Florida State, you expect that to guys be able to step up and fill the position and fill the void, and without any let drop off.
I know you're proud of those guys, but you're a competitor. You're a fifth-year guy. There has to be something in you that says, I need to get back or I might not play. Look what these guys are doing.
I don't know about might not play no more. I never felt like that, man. But if I honestly trust my coaches and whatever they're doing, and they know my ability, they know what these guys are doing. So I feel like if there's a way to get us on the field at the same time, it is. But it never was. Like for me, it never was. I better help them get back, man. It was like I get back when I can. I do what I can when I get back, and I've done things here. So I mean, it feels like it's kind of disappointing to me because the fall camp I had, and then coming into this year, looking for big things, and I feel like some of the most important games I wasn't there for. That's what hurts. But it's not about me as going against those guys, because in the end of the day, we're on the same team, and if we go red, 4 receivers wide, we're on the same field, same field at the same time. So it really wasn't. It was more excitement, but then after the excitement, it was a frustration that I couldn't be out there to help us win, because those games we were losing. Even though the guys were playing big, we were still losing those games, and so that's where I feel like I could have came in at some point of the game. My leadership on the field could help those guys and to remind them something on the field that the coaches couldn't remind them or they didn't remember themselves. And I think that's what I do. Even do that at practice, but it was never. It's just we got talent here, man. That's something that you know coming here. Even quarterback, every position, you have talent at Florida State. So your competitor, you're going to come here and want to play, and you're going to make you better.